On the broadcast, I'm joined by Lalit Ambardar. He's an activist. We're also being joined by Faraz Saeed in a short while from now from Pakistan. Lalit Ambardar, let me begin with you in asking what you think of these, such moves of banning social media accounts. Do you think they have an impact? Do you think they are merely symbolic? What is your perspective on whether this is an effective move by India?
See, this is not symbolic at all. In the contemporary sense, propaganda, misinformation, cyber attacks, and honey trapping is as vital to the war today as drones are. The wars are not going to be fought, is not being fought only in sun, in sky, on ground or on sea. It will be digital warfare, and it's already on. And we have to be very, very careful. There's so many, I know in the Vasudeva Kudupakam secular left liberal mindset we have in India many of them who have been following Pakistanis. For example, PTI Prime Minister Imran Khan, when the Bombay's glitterati you twinkle their champagne glasses with him. You know what he used to say? He has written about it, that whenever we took a run after the ball to Indian batsmen, we always had Kashmir on our mind. This is Pakistan. Okay. This is always they had on their mind. And now how we are reacting, this is very important to cut off their links with the population, because it's all misinformation. It's not trolling. Please understand, it's not trolling. It's a deliberate attempt to do misinformation to convey, to create discontent in the population.
Okay.
Number one, you showed this Afridi. He claims when he was last year, he was in Muzaffarabad and in Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and he said he proudly claimed in front of the crowd, announced that he's son of a Ghazi Kashmir. You know who are Ghazis as per Islamism, theory of Islamism? The one who kills kafirs. So if that is the kind of a person you are talking to, he's no more a cricketer.
Okay.
He's no more
let me get in Faraz Saeed into this conversation. Faraz, how fair is it, do you think, for Pakistani artists and sportspersons to enjoy the kind of popularity and fanfare that they do in India, the kind of revenue that their films generate here in India, and then not take accountability when it comes to Pakistan-sponsored terrorism on Indian soil? And instead, they're asking, the likes of Hania Aamir are asking India for evidence before blaming Pakistan. We've had ample evidence against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism.
I mean, to begin with, it's of course government of India's prerogative whether to ban or unban accounts from Pakistan, be it celebrities, be it politicians, be it any. I mean, it's government of India's prerogative, and it's their modus operandi. And every government of any nation state reacts differently. So it's their prerogative. As far as the celebrities are concerned and how they've reacted to the situation, we need to understand that they live in Pakistan, and they have to, pander to the local audience. As much as I would agree that the digital footprint reach across India, and there's a good big fan following from the Indian audience as well. But when it comes to India versus Pakistan standoff, even when we see that the two cricketing nations play on any ground, it's always India versus Pakistan. The Indian celebrities want the Indian team to win. The Pakistani celebrities want Pakistan to win. And when it comes to a serious standoff, when it comes to military versus military, of course, I don't blame Pakistani celebrities from if they side with the Pakistan army and if they want Pakistan to be victorious in this standoff. So I believe the celebrities are right on there, and the government of India banning these accounts
let me understand from you, why is it so difficult to just condemn terror? Why is it so difficult to sort of call out terrorists as they are?
So I've gone through, sifted through a lot of celebrity social media accounts, and many have actually condemned the terrorist attack. In fact, the government of Pakistan has condemned the terrorist attack, which is not being welcomed by the Indian government, because again, they're like, the Indian government wants Pakistan to accept that the government of Pakistan basically perpetrated the pahalgam attack, which is not the case. In fact, the entire nation, the entire Pakistani diaspora is actually condemning the terrorist attack. They're just not siding with the narrative that is being pandered by the Indian audience, by the Indian media or the Indian government. That's the difference. I think, which is why
So I'll tell
which
you,
is why
Faraz, you and
government is
I
not happy.
cannot decide whether government of Pakistan or Pakistani army, perpetrated this kind of attack. Evidence does, and India and Indian government have been giving out dossier after dossier, proof after proof, that the Pakistani army and ISI have been involved when it comes to terror attacks on Indian soil.